There's this one story in the Bible where this prophet literally pays to get his wife who was cheating on him. He paid to get her back. This episode is the epitome of a Bible soap opera. Let's talk about the story of Hosea. I know myself, I skipped through Hosea, the story of the book of Hosea, many times in the Bible. I know it's there, but I don't know the purpose. But if you're like me, that skips to the story, something very interesting actually happens. And I want us to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hi guys, welcome to this very new series of mine that I am calling The Holy Tea, where we go through stories in the Bible that has happened, where we can talk about it and hopefully give you and I more knowledge about our Bible. And yeah, let's talk about it. Like I said, we're talking about this one guy called Hosea. So Hosea is a prophet, right? And God appeared to Hosea one day. He's like, Hosea, I want you to go and take a wife who is a prostitute and marry her. That I was not kidding. That's literally what God told him. So then Hosea goes, right? And then he finds a woman called Gomer. Gomer is a prostitute. And he marries her. Cool. God is happy. Fine. And they marry. They give birth to their first child, who is a son, right? And God appears to Hosea. Is like, I want you to name your child Jezreel. Now, the name Jezreel actually has history in the Bible. Jezreel is the name of the place, is the name of the city, and it's the name of the residence where King Ahab and Jezebel used to live. It was also a military ground. It was also the place where Elijah won his battle. So the name Jezreel has history. So God tells Hosea, name your son Jezreel, right? Because what I'm about to do is that I'm about to avenge the people that King Ahab killed. Hi guys, just a little disclaimer. I kept saying King Ahab as the king who killed Ahab and Jezebel, but I actually meant Jehu. I'm gonna put like a correction under, but my apologies. In the city of Jezreel. Who is King Ahab? Basically, he used to be a military guy who God made become a king, and God tells him that he wants him to, some people and some other people. God gives him instructions that I want you to take them away, right? And then Ahab does what God tells him. However, he kills much more people than God told him to kill. So God is telling Hosea, name your child Jezreel because I want to avenge the people that died, right? Hosea listened. It's like, cool. Now, they give birth to their second child, who this time is a girl. God appears to Hosea and is like, I want you to name your child Lo Ruhama, which means no mercy. And they name her Lo Ruhama, right? Cool. Now, they give birth to their third child, right? And so happens to be a son. Guess what God did? He came, you're right, he came again, and then he told Hosea, I want you to name him. He told Hosea, I want you to name him Lo Ami, I believe. And this means not my people. Hosea does what God tells him. Fine. Then surprise, moving on, Gomer literally cheats on Hosea. Are we surprised? Maybe not quite, not really. But anyways, she cheats on him and we're not that surprised because, considering that history. Anyways, she cheats on him, right? And God tells Hosea, I want you to go back and take your wife. I want you to go back and love her. I want you to go back, bring her back to you and, forgive and love her. And Hosea is like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So Gomer, who leaves Hosea, who goes to cheat on Hosea, basically is gotten back by Hosea. And I'm telling you, the process wasn't even easy. This guy literally had to pay 15 silver coins to get her back. And you might be thinking, what is the value of one coin? Back then, in those days, an average worker would get one silver coin for 1 month. Yeah. So Hosea goes and pays literally a year and more worth of salary for to get Gomer, the cheating wife, back. I know it's a very funny story, trust me. So he goes and pays for her. Not he didn't only pay for to get her back, but he also gave payments in food and wine. So Gomer comes back to Hosea, right? And Hosea tells her, I want you to stay at home. I want you to refrain from any sexual relations with anyone, including myself, and I will be faithful to you as well. And I want you to basically just heal. Stay on your own, stay in the house. I will not disturb you for sexual relations, but I will be, I will also be abstinent. I want you to, basically stay, heal. And that's basically it. Anyways, obviously this story has some symbolism, but we're not going to talk about the symbolism. We're only going to delve into stories in the Bible that are basically soap operas. Yeah, so this story has some symbolism, of course. The children of Israel versus God, they turning their back on God and God calling them back to love them, all of that. But that is the story of Hosea and Gomer. That has been a very short episode. I just wanted to test the waters, run the first episode, and by God's grace, God's willing, I will continue to film this series every week and hopefully give you guys the opportunity and myself to learn more about the Bible and more about the God that I serve. That has been episode 1 of the Holy Tea. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give a like, a subscribe, maybe a comment if you enjoyed, and I would be super grateful. Thank you for watching and have a great day.